Did you hear that? Did you hear that? For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. For human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. human beings, the head honchos always call us alpha. Did you hear that?
I'm all right. How are you, Georgia?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
That's a good name there, Georgia. A vision manifester designer. So I guess you are a designer who manifests my vision. But to be honest with you, I don't want you to wait. I don't want you to waste your pitch on me. I'm a small streamer, and I'm not in it for numbers. Um, I generally use Streamlabs OBS, so I get templates and then I add to the templates what I want, things like that. So I don't really need any of those services because one, it wouldn't benefit you because it's not benefiting me at all. Um, so I apologize, but I wouldn't be interested in any kind of designs for streaming or anything like that right currently. You know, if my stream was to blow up and I was to get all these people viewing it and all this other stuff, maybe. But as it stands right now, it's just it, it's not something that I would be interested in. radio volume doesn't actually work. It's weird because the music volume still controls the radio volume, which is, I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me. And then vehicle volume, I don't get that either. I mean, I guess you can have the music volume all the way up and then set the vehicle volume and radio volume lower without having to change the music volume, but then the music volume in the game is just entirely too loud to begin with. Get that back up, so I do like hearing some of the music sometimes. Lord have mercy. Ah,
Was that again? What did they do this time?
Created a maniac, if you can believe. Even I was shocked.
Who's the client?
It's Jim Chan. Once he determined,
Most brave of him.
alas.
oh, I still got these areas I gotta do. Did not completely forgot about this. I'm gonna go here first, though. And then I begun running. One day he just began running. Ba 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 ba. Wow, Pa, that's a big base you got there. It's a big old square with a couple roofs, but nothing on top. Kinda looks plain. And then there's that atrocity over there. Look at it. Doesn't even make any sense. Build it out into the water. One big giant square for no reason whatsoever. Just because. And now I must go over and kill whoever that is that's over there. That's the fisherman dude, isn't it? Isn't that the guy's fisherman guy? Yeah. Yeah, it's him. Never mind. Don't need to go see him. Been there, done that. One day he just began running. taking the taxis. I like the ambulances, but I think you ought to, if you watch my stream or even see it, I think you should put things, health items inside the ambulances, and maybe some, I don't know, for a taxi, something like a tire iron, some old currency that can be, broken down, recycled, something like that. Right? If you're going to put these things in game, you should actually utilize them as loot, loot items. Because I mean, here you go, bus, right? You can get on the bus, so having something on the bus makes sense, right? Somebody would have left something on the bus. I'm the builder, yes I can. You can tell that the people who build these homes are not like Rust players or things like that because they just don't build anything that makes any sense. If you played Rust, your building skills, for the most part, I should say, um, have to be better because the things that you build, they have to be functional. You're limited in space in Rust, and you're trying to keep your footprint in Rust as small as possible. So you're building these very intricate designs in Rust, and it has literally the best building system out of any game. But if you come to a game like this, which gives you, it's a little bit more liberal when you're building, then why wouldn't you build something that was way more intricate and, and more design oriented than just a simple box with, you know, your items in it? Part of it is mainly because there is no penalty for building bullshit bases on a PvE server. There's no penalty for it. Sorry about that. Had to take a break. Anyway, there is no penalty for building these monstrosities, right? So having a building that is one floor, excuse me, one floor and no roof doesn't matter because no one can steal any of your stuff. No one can come into your base and take anything. So you can leave your bases open and you know, that's it. So the desire to build something that looks functional and has some kind of nice design elements to it, well, it doesn't matter. People don't care. But the problem with that is that you're actually just hurting the server. You build these giant bases, these one level bases, and they can't decay, right? So there's no decay on this, which is, I think, is horrible. We have a territory um, object in a game, gives you territory. It has an inventory attached to it. We should have upkeep. There should be upkeep, and the upkeep should be very reasonable. It shouldn't be, oh, you just, hold on a second. What is it? It's nothing important. But, where are the bad guys at? Anyway, excuse me. Oh, I didn't even have this one, did I? Well, that works, buddy. I just think the fact that the buildings don't decay and there's no consequences for building a very unsecure base makes it you are mistaken. Excuse me. And yeah, since there's no consequences for it, people just build ugly ass bases and don't put roofs on them and don't finish their bases. So there's people like me who like building the bases, right? Who like adding stuff to the bases, putting the decorations, they call them, inside the bases so that our base looks better and better and better and better. We take pride in the building that we do. But mine's like mine is design wise is nice, but it's also extremely functional. I built it. Hold on. I built it so that. Excuse me. Is this? Yeah, but that's not really it, so it doesn't really matter here. I built my bases with functionality into the design. With that incorporated into the design, and to have people who don't do that, and I get to walk by these spaces, I kind of like. It looks like they're not even playing the game. Is what I get out of it. It doesn't. It just doesn't seem as though they're playing the game at all. It's like, why even put any effort into the building part if, you know, we're not even going to play the game anyway. That's what it seems like to me. That they're just not playing the game. And again, there's the reason why is because PvE server with PvP in the game. There is PvP in this game. You can flag PvP or you can go into these certain areas to gather resources where PvP is enabled. But there's nothing to say, hey, look, build a better base because they're going to come and raid you, or they're going to come and get in your base, and they're going to take your stuff. Like, even if they can't destroy your base, even if someone can't attack your base, I think there should be something like if you leave your doors and windows open, they can come in and they can loot your stuff, right? Like, do that at least. Give us a reason to shut our doors and close our windows in the game. Because as it stands now, you give us no reason to do any of it. Like, there's literally no reason to do it. Zero. Excuse me. My nose is getting really stuffed up right now. Fucking allergies kicking my ass. It's just poor game development in that sense, right? Like the game is great. I love the game. I love all the PvE elements of the game. I'm not a massive PvPer. I mean, I've played, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, I play Rust and all that other stuff. And PvP is part of that element. But it's not like I go seeking it out like some people. Like I don't have to kill people in a game to enjoy it. I think anybody who plays a video game just for that aspect of the game, it's they have a they're the type of people like if the world went to shit tomorrow, they would go out and try and kill a bunch of people and die almost immediately because that's their only goal, right? That's their only concern is to take from others. They would die. So again,
Did you hear that?
I'm not a big PvP fan, but it is an aspect of the game that I occasionally dabble in and I enjoy. I
A
just don't
human
focus
being,
on it.
the head honchos always call us assets.
Used to be strictly PvP with us. We used to play competitive games all the time years ago, but I kind of got out of that when I got into the MMO genre. The first games we actually played were always shooter games. So, excuse me. You didn't really you didn't hey, lose my train of thought because I'm trying to focus on too many things at once. Guess my ADHD is kicking in. So when I first started gaming, it was competitive. Um, it was a shooter game. You could kill people. It was, you got points for it. So, of course, you were trying to kill as many people as you could. Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Then I played an MMO where there was PvP elements in it, which I loved. Ooh, nice, which I loved because you'd still kill people, but you didn't have to kill people. And we had such a large guild, yeah, that I didn't want to be a bully in the server. We kind of were, in a sense. We weren't bullies, but we controlled the server that we were on. We had a really good alliance, and like our guys were really skilled at playing the game. They knew how to play the game. We had some really good PvPers in the game, and then we had some really strong characters that just wouldn't die. And but we never took advantage of it. I didn't want to be known in the server as the guy who was a bully, you know. So I never pushed that part. Hold on, come on, focus up. Let's go. Oh, you're there, buddy. Yes. Kill this guy, and then we'll go. So back to my story, because I like to hear myself talk sometimes. We had a great guild, and we were really strong in the game. Our alliance actually controlled all. It was Lineage 2. We were playing Lineage 2 at the time, and our alliance controlled every castle that was in the game. And we just when we allied, I made sure that our alliance people knew, like, we're not going to go out and just randomly kill people. We're not just going to go pick on people because we have the numbers, we have the strongest characters and the best builds and all that other stuff. So I wanted to make sure that our the alliance that I joined shared the same values of our guild, and it did. And we dominated that game for years upon years. Icy rain. What? What the hell is that? Yo, no way. It's a vector. There's a way to do this. Hold on a second. I swear I can hear the doll talking. She's saying, please look at me. Just keep looking at me. Oh, shit. Hold up. Hold on. but then what happens at that point? Like, can't you get the dock? No, damn it. That would have been nice. Alright, so what's this? What did I get? I got some gun. Some weird gun. A vector. That's what it looks like. Frost Vortex. When Frost Vortex is created, the mag refills automatically by 15%. Frost Vortex number. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. That's a decent little build right there. Actually, I can actually run that now. I would need to get the Frost Vortex mod for it, but I can run that now. It's my armor is not specific to anything. Oh, why is it blurred? I think that's supposed to be a countdown or something. That was weird. Hey, life force breach. Don't know what that is, but okay, I'll take it anyway.
Did you hear that?
No, did you? What the hell is that? Oh, it's up top. It's upstairs. I love this exploring part of the game and just finding new stuff. You know, random desk lamps out on a bench while soldiers are all standing around. Why is there a desk lamp there? Makes no sense, but completely makes sense at the same time. Because it's a looter. You have to have random loot in the game. It's a looter. That's what it's here for. Hello? You die? Yes. How about you? You? Yes, you too. Um, how do I get in there anyway? Is this? is how you get in. This way. What you think was gonna happen, man? You knew I was gonna beat the shit out of you. That's why I even play. Shoot just gave up. You didn't either. Oh shit. What are you shooting at? I'm not even there no more. See? I'm like a ghost. You didn't even see me. I knew he was here. That, that was horrible cover, bud. Horrible cover. Don't know what you were thinking. Anyway, there's a lot of people complaining about this game not having this open world PvP to it. They want to turn this game into Rust, and the problem is that Rust has no PvE, right? Rust. Hold on, gonna blow my nose. Rust has no PvE, so you don't have elements of the game to occupy you into the PvE part, right? Killing the guards in Rust is really not PvE. It's just you're you can't make this game that it because this game has too much content. If you put PvP elements in, or you put PvP elements, which it has, into the game, that's fine. But if you turn this all PvP, what you're gonna have is nobody wanting to do PvE. Nobody that does PvE is going to come to a PvP server to do PvE. So then you have a game like Rust, which focuses on other shit, right? And a lot of stupid stuff. Rust has a lot of stupid elements to the game. A lot of elements in the game that just don't make any sense. Like the ability to craft all this stuff that you can do and have these conveyors and all this other stuff in the game, and the servers get wiped every month to begin with. Like it's completely pointless. People do it still because there are dedicated builders in the game that just sit there and build, and there's people who are dedicated PvPers, right? Who love the PvP aspect, but it has farming in the game and a whole bunch of other stuff. How do you just concentrate on that? You know, if that's what you like in the game, why would you want to concentrate on anything else? Why would you want to worry about PvP? You're not going to be able to really truly build what you want and do what you want in the game unless you have a massive group that can dominate the server. But for solo players, you're just screwed. And that is the biggest drawback of Rust that everyone talks about, how hard it is to be a solo. Even your best PvPers are the same way. They have. Hold on one second. What was that? Even your best PvPers complain about playing solo. Yeah. And I like Rust. I mean, I really do. I like Rust. I think there's elements within Rust that are really cool. But I think they just got carried away with trying to please everybody with, the electricity and all that. Make it way more primitive. Yeah, you can get better guns and you can get the benches to create the guns. Do more of what you were doing when you were in the experimental phase. Yeah. They're just complicating Rust. And I missile launchers with lock on and you know just a ton of unnecessary items in the game. Really is. at the end of wipe, you see all of the people don't even care. They leave their bases. Like the strongest ones in there when wipe day comes up have all this loot that they've never even used and will never use. It's just you just have a ton of loot in your base. And I do think that's a dumb aspect to a game. If you're not using your loot that you're gaining, then why are you even playing a game? Just to say you have the loot, right? Because that's what it boils down to. You're just saying you have the loot then at that point. Okay. That might have been a mistake on my part. The last guy, there he is. Anyway, just doing that is kind of like, I don't know. I think it's pointless. At the end of it, at the end of the month, you're completely wiping everything, and you have an entire inventory. You know, boxes upon boxes of loot, and then it just breeds that type of environment, and that's why you get a lot of people who would want to play Rust, who like Rust, but give up on it because it's just too hard for them. Mm. And there's a lot of hackers in Rust. Don't get it twisted. There's a ton of people in that game that are hacking. And there's top YouTubers, not mentioning any names, who are definitely hacking, who just hide it extremely well for the most, for most people, because most people are so enamored by a YouTuber. It's like, oh my God, it's a YouTuber. They don't even pay attention to how that YouTuber's playing the game, how how the movements are, how he knows where somebody is. I'm speaking about one YouTuber in particular, where he knows where a guy, and he always plays on Russian servers, which do not have anti-cheat running on them. The servers don't have anti-cheat running, and so running cheats on the server are easy because you're never going to get caught unless the admin is blatantly following you and sees you doing it. Otherwise, you're screwed. So I mean, I blatantly caught the one guy fucking cheating one day. I mean, it was just funny as shit. And then it became the topic of his discussion for like weeks afterwards about getting caught doing what he did. And of course, he tried to, he played it off, and his followers, again, don't want him to cheat, you know, because they're so impressed with his skill level, but don't realize that his skill level is based off of cheating. But they're so enamored by the guy that they don't want to. Look at that, nice. They don't want to be like, oh my God, he's cheating. My hero's cheating. But the guy blatantly caught cheating, blatantly. And it was a bit, like I said, everybody was bringing it up, like, oh, this guy is definitely cheating. Like this guy, there's no way that he's not cheating. We can see it clear as day. And again, if you watch him, you'll know when he toggles and when he doesn't toggle. You'll see his gameplay like the first half hour. He's getting shots. He's killing people, but he's not able to kill every. Oh Why would you take my? Why would you take my friggin' weapon away from me going up the ladder? You should have just gave it back to me. fuck you go? What? All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make sense of that. Yep, that don't make no sense. But okay. Anyway, excuse me. So the guy was cheating in the game, blatantly caught. But because his followers don't want to believe that he's cheating, and it's he's like a god to them, he was able to weather the storm until people were just stop talking about it. Yeah, and that's usually what happens when we're talking about cheaters in the game. Son of a bitch. Anyway, they usually just weather the storm until people stop talking about it, and then everybody forgets that the guy cheated, and you go back to thinking he's a PvP god when you know the guy's cheating. And it's sad because this guy's making money off of his followers too. And these guys are always saying, "Oh, I wish I could be as good as you," and all that. Well, you can be as good as him. You just need to buy the cheat that he got. That's it. Just buy the cheat he got, and you can be just as good as him. And I know a guy who made cheats for Rust, so I know that the cheats are there, and I know what cheats they are. Most of them are silent aim, not silent aim, and you can program the silent aim to not do all headshots. You can have it do body shots, leg shots, and all this other stuff. The guy that was designing the cheats no longer plays Rust, so he doesn't make cheats for Rust anymore, but he did for years. And Rust couldn't stop it. They'd come out with something that would, if you played on an anti-cheat server, they would come out with something that would stop it. Then what you would get is the guy just changing the code slightly in order to make it bypass the anti-cheat again. It was so flagrant too. You could just tell anytime somebody was using it. Yeah, just too aggressive in their pushes. Not worrying about getting shot. Pre-firing. The pre-firing is usually a way to tell whether somebody's cheating. You know, if you got somebody just pre-firing all the time, then they're definitely doing something. And then you'll get the people go, oh, well, yeah, he was cheating. You're saying he's cheating, but how do you know? It could have been this and it could have been that. It could have been lag. Yet he didn't lag the rest of the entire game. It's just that's my problem with Rust is I enjoy Rust. I love Rust. I love the building in Rust. I love actually everything about the game, except for like all the extra items, like lock-on missiles and all that shit. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I just don't see the reality of it when you're in a game. And of course, it just appeals more to console players now than anything else. A lot of things are geared towards the console players because you have to make things easier for console players, and that's the truth. It has to be easier because they're playing, you know, with thumbsticks and stuff like that. It's a lot harder to aim and all that other stuff. You got to give them aim assist. You got to make it fair. Then the aim assist is in a game if you allow them to utilize stuff like that. Like there are games that allow you to use joystick and offer aim assist to the joystick players against PC players. It's not fair. You just gave them an aimbot. There was a big thing with that. With what was it, PUBG or something like that? I don't know. I remember when the doc was talking about it. He was just like, it's just stupid. And then of course all your YouTubers started using it. Then they loved it because they were benefiting from it. And that's the thing in the game. As long as you're benefiting from something, you're never going to complain about it. You're never gonna say it's not fair or any of that shit because you're benefiting from it. Why would you? But yeah, when I caught that YouTuber cheating, there was a back and forth between me and him, and I was just like, dude, you were cheating. You know, stop fucking lying about it and just own up to it, right? Yeah. You continually cheating like this is just giving everybody else a bad name, and you're making everybody else look bad for your bullshit. Did he ever admit to it? Nope. And if I was him, I wouldn't admit to it either. I ain't gonna lie, shit. I wouldn't own up to cheating. You know, if I have a following and all that other stuff, and I can lose the money I'm making from them, hell no. I'm not telling them shit. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And it's sad, but that's just the way people are. And that don't make it right. You know, that's not an excuse. Oh, that's just the way people are. It's a reality. Let's see. That's why I like this game because it has PvP. You know, hey, here's your PvP areas, right? So you have that's a PvP area right there. There's people attacking that right now. Um, what else? You have this area over. Is it this area? Yeah, there's an area over here that's PvP. Uh, Ripley Market Workshop. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a production facility. So when you activate these, that's a PvP zone that gets activated. This is a PvP zone that nobody has activated yet. There's a bunch of PvPs. Destroy the murderous devil Dutch. Oh yeah, I gotta go kill him. He's over this way. There are PvP, and then you could toggle PvP. And you toggle PvP, that means, you know, if someone in the server likes a PvP, they'll see you toggle, they'll know you're toggled, and they'll eventually toggle the PvP. They're probably going to wait to try and take advantage of that situation. Wait for you to turn your back and run away or something before they decide to attack. But eventually they will attack, and then you can PvP. If you're fast enough, it shouldn't even bother you. You should be able to do it pretty easy. I gotta get over there. Oh, hello. Did
Did you hear that?
I do this building
Did you
already?
hear that?
I think I
Did
did.
you hear
Yeah,
that?
I did. So again, they have PvP in the game. You just have to toggle it. And then once you toggle it, you can PvP. No biggie. Mm. You can kill each other all day long if you want to.
Did you hear that?
Where is that? Ah, there we go. I can just go right here. Look, anyone who says they got no mic today in video gaming is lying their fucking ass off. And I don't care what anybody says about that. If you have no mic, you are lying. You are absolutely playing this game with headphones. And there's no way you don't have a mic. There's Just no way. Not in today's age. You know, maybe years ago when mics weren't as popular and there was no Discord and all that other bullshit. Even then, I mean, there was TeamSpeak and all those other programs. People had mics, bro. That's a fucking lie. No mic, my ass. You got a mic, man. You just don't want to talk because you don't want nobody to know what you sound like. Or I don't even understand that. Doesn't even matter. If you have a lisp or even a speech impediment, what the? Who cares? You know, communication is key in games like this if you're gonna team up. Want to be able to communicate. A mic is a necessity, and everyone knows it. Uh, no, you don't, Dutch. Oh shit! Why didn't he just knock me the hell out? I guess I gotta work on the AI. It would have been cool if he would have hit me. You know, did a lot of damage to me by punching me in my big ass head while I was sitting there shooting the other dude. Like looting these cabinets and all. Sometimes you get good decorations out of them you can put in your base. Whoop. Wanna see who's there? I'll show you. Me. I'm there. You need a mortician. You have the M right, but ooh, that's why I don't even play a lot of your first-person shooters anymore, man. Just the amount of cheating that's in the game. I mean, Battlefield 2042 or 20, what is it? 2040? Yeah, 2042. Whatever. Whatever. The Battlefield series. That's another game where there's tons of cheats in it. Don't get me wrong, developers try. They try. They can't stop it, man. As fast as they put a anti-cheat out, somebody puts one in or puts a new cheat in. There's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta keep actively trying to motherless goat. See if I can get him with this. Ah, shit, hold on. Yeah. Ooh, faster than you. But yeah, when you're constantly dealing with cheaters and people cheating all the time, it kind of turns you off to those games. I stopped playing. I mean, we used to compete. There was a game called America's Army, and me and my the co-leader of my guild, because I had three co-leaders. Two of them were brothers, but we used to compete in the Euro ladders 2v2 European ladder for America's Army, and just we won that ladder easily. It was easy. Just dominated those games. We practice all the time. We were used to playing games without reticles, so we had an advantage over other people because, you know, we used to play. Uh, you could Aliens versus Predator. You could remove the reticle. You could toggle the reticle on and off. And we used to train with reticles on and or off. At least like once a week, we would have training sessions where people would just fire without it. We got really
I hope I'm not
ooh scared me right there. Got a little nervous there, buddy. Anyway, used to train about once a week, and we got really good at it. But yeah, we'd compete what they call OGL. It was an old I don't know what you would call it now, but it was just it's a place would set up fights and stuff like that within the game, and they would have admins monitoring the game while you were playing it. Until we actually pulled out of the OGL league because the admins were corrupt as shit. We went up against a guild that was scheduled, and we had like a week before the fight came in, and if I could find it, I'll have to find it. But we had an issue where when they joined the game, they were so disorganized. I think it was a 6-on-6, 6v6, and they had a seventh player in the game because you can have more players in the game than that. But they had an extra player on the battlefield at the time, and we still won the match. Still killed them. Actually, I clutched it, but we filed a complaint about that. They should have forfeited. That match should have been forfeited right away, and they knew there were seven players on the in the match. Excuse me. The admins knew there were seven players in the match. Well, I don't know if they. I don't call them admins per se. They were just like referees that would come into the game and would watch the game. You know, to make sure everything was legit and people weren't, doing anything wrong. Either way, these assholes, really messed up the game for us. I mean, it was really bad, and we filed an official complaint, and they wound up disqualifying us because we were arguing with their judges. I mean, how is a match where we were required to only have six players, they could have seven? You watch the entire match the entire time, and you we still won, yet we lost. How did we lose? Because we filed a complaint. That's why. And so we pulled out of that OGL ladder after that. It was like, nah, we're not playing it. We're not gonna. No, we had one of the best guilds in fucking, well, best clans in America's Army. We didn't lose matches. We didn't lose shit. Our guys were great. We were constantly playing the game, and all of us had higher honor levels than most people, and we enjoyed the game. But we're not gonna patronize you know, your competition server if you're gonna fucking just blatantly cheat on people. That's what it was. I mean, they just blatantly cheated out of that win. So we left the thing, and after that, we kind of, you know, people started growing up, getting jobs, going to school, going to over in Britain. It's called uni. They would go to uni, and we'd have other people. We had people from the Netherlands who were doing their thing, and everyone just started getting older. They all had jobs. So the clan kind of started to die off after a certain point, and then eventually it was just completely gone. Still some of the best gaming years of my life right there. It was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Anyway, let's get back to this game. Stop talking about all that old bullshit. Because I'm sitting here talking with a stuffed up nose and I sound like a fucking retard. Anyway, this game, amazing game, massive map, right? Have this huge open world area that's going to be opening up as the game finally releases. I'm sure they're going to have tons of content. I mean, there's tons of content right now within this area that is open, and yet it's only a quarter of the map. So there's a massive amount of content that can go into this. A lot of copy paste areas, areas that look very similar. You've already run across them. They're the same, but there's a variety of enemies in the game, a massive variety of enemies in the game. Um, there's a lot of dungeons and other things that you can do. There's collectibles that you can get within the game, which is very big. All of this stuff, it all adds to the gameplay. Um, excuse me. Where am I going? Uh, it all adds to the gameplay. I mean, there's vehicles in the game. You get motorcycle. You can get a car like that. Where's the car? If I could show you the car. You'll get a car that looks like. Ooh, I looted one of them. It looks like a Mustang. Anyway, you can get that. There's a all-terrain vehicle that you can get. Looks kind of military. And then there is a big truck, which is for a mobile base. You can build a mobile base on the back of the truck. I use the motorcycle because it's much easier to use. I play solo. There's no reason for me to be in a car or a truck. You can build your base basically anywhere that you can build. Somebody built down there. Got a little scenic view right there. Um, there's an alternate world that they've added now called, what is it called? Eternal Land, which you can go in and actively build and build up a base in there and do all kinds of stuff in there, but you can't transfer anything between that and the real world. It's basically like a build server. That's how I look at it. It's just like a regular build server for people who like going in and building stuff and making something look really good. There's no real functionality to it that I can tell, but it's another option within the game for people who like building to go in and maybe build their base there first and then bring that ID into the real world and then build that base, in the real world. The game has events in it. It has these stupid things still here. There was a way that we were supposed to be able to toggle these messages on and off. Basically, you can blacklist these messages and they won't show up. They disappear. But it's still annoying as hell to have to go through all that little by little. Because, you get 100 people to put down 100 of those messages. Now you got to go through 100 messages to turn them off. Like, nobody wants to do that. Just give us the option to toggle off all the messages if we want.
Oh, is that Sheriff Jim Chandler? You were approaching me. Shooting. And here I thought you. What law? That's all right. As you will. What? A sheriff's hat. When Sheriff Chandler. It seems that Sheriff.
It seems that Sheriff. No idea what that is. There's something with a sheriff's hat. I'm not going to worry about it right now because I got other stuff to worry about. Let's see. Tasks. Date outfit. Okay, so where's he got me going? Why am I going here? Well, well, I'll be there. I'll be tipped. Okay, never mind. That was stupid. I'm gonna go here now. Why? Wait, whoa, what? That's higher level than that. What are they talking about? There's evergreen. It's still got to be done. Things like that. Yeah, I got a lot I still got to do. What the friggin' hell's going on around here? I think I'm gonna go to evergreen now. Yeah. Go back home first. See, now you look at most of the bases, and then you look at mine. Functional. Extremely functional. 360-degree coverage from my turrets. I didn't play anything in there because I have to get the stuff out of here first. There we go. Anyway, 360-degree turret coverage all the way around the house. It's built in a circle because I didn't want to make a square. So, and this comes from my Rust building, being able to make those circle bases, right? Because you can do that in Rust. Use your triangles and your squares correctly, and it's pretty easy. It's not hard. You start out with a, completely triangle foundation, then you put a square, triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle. And then you just build up. This design wasn't something that I did in Rust. I made it here because I wanted to, I just wanted to see what I could do, you know. And I put the first center columns there. I had planned on just doing one level, but I wound up doing two levels with a roof. And then I just started adding stuff, and for some reason it just turned out to this. So here I got all my cooking supplies, everything that I need. Then the next level will be all your smelting stuff. So you got your smelters, boxes, very basic. Got a little porch here facing out the front. And in here, all your crafting you can do. Right? Do all your crafting. My little video game over there. And then up top is my living area along with where my deviants are stored right now. I may move that in the future, but I like them there for right now. But anyway, the little living area right here. I know I'm moving fast. I had a fish in there. Don't know what happened to it. Think it died. Or when I moved, the fish, we lose the fish. So I had to put another fish in it. This is my pure water. There we go. Yes. So I'm getting purified water. And then this is my normal rainwater right here. I get from all the things up there, and it just comes right, clips right through. Generators, and that's about it. So everything has a function, a functional purpose. All my rooms, they're not empty. Now you go in these big, huge spaces, you'll see these, 4 level bases with they got like an 8x3 foundation, and 3 of the levels don't have anything on it because they're so large. And I don't care for that kind of stuff. Like I don't want that stuff. I want to build a normal base that has some functionality and doesn't need to be too overly, you know, exaggerated. Vortex generator. Get rid of this. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I wouldn't use that anyway. I'm wondering, can that be turned? You can't turn them, or at least I didn't see if you can turn them. turn them. And you can only put 3 on there. I don't like that. I mean, it's alright, but yeah. Who cares? Just make sure I don't. Yeah, see. Data my inventory. That works. I'm saving these because there's got to be some reason for these, right? I don't know what the reason is right now, but I know there's got to be a reason for it. So I've been saving these when I find them. It just doesn't seem like crushing them up is a good idea. So I'm holding on to them for right now. I mean, I probably can. I could probably get some decent items out of them, I think, but I don't really want to. If I can use them for something later on, maybe there's something in the game that I don't know about that's going to be, coming out or is out. I just don't know about it yet because I don't know half of the shit in this game yet. I know a lot about the game, but not enough. Shit. Ah, you son of a. There we go. I don't like all the running I have to do in my own base, but it's fine for me. Like I said, it's functional and it works well. Where is it? You go in there. And I can utilize this though. So, oh, I lost my water because it decayed. I know this is all decaying, but I don't care. Why is this? Why is that in there? Oh, I think I was just dumping stuff in here at the time. Thought I made can. I did make canned meat right here. Yeah, definitely taking that with me. Yeah. Not that decay. It doesn't matter. I don't mind about this shit decaying. This I do. This I do. This I do. Let's see what I can make with this stuff. Can I make French fries real quick? Fruity Sanity, whatever the hell that is. We're gonna craft that too. A little veggie stir fry up in there. Yep. Some creamy spaghetti. Why not? Some more canned lunch meat. Absolutely. And then canned meat. Yeah, of course. Oh, hurry up. Canned meat. Craft that puppy. Some pumpkin porridge. Some veggie stir fry. I'm just crafting a bunch of shit now. Complete. Doesn't matter. I crafted what can? Okay. Ah, shit! Why'd I do that? Oh, it is. Messed up on that too. Canned meat is good because it doesn't spoil. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on. I want to do this bacon burger, but I gotta get some like you know these deviated things now, and I don't. I think you can create deviated items if you can get the seeds for them. I don't know if I have any seeds. Speaking of which, I gotta put seeds away. No, I have some. There we go. Seeds. So, some salt, sugar. I don't like that these decay. Something like this, like this. Hey, why should it decay? It shouldn't decay. But, oh wow. gives me shrapnel enhancement, which I don't need. That's sprint enhancement. I am definitely going to use that. Creamy spaghetti. Would you like some creamy spaghetti? What the? Ooh. What is this? What is creamy spaghetti? Don't even know what that is. Just freaks me out. With some french fries? Pain relief. Damage taken from deviants minus 20%. Yeah. The thing is one food item will overwrite another food item, which is, I don't like that. Where's this stuff that's, we're gonna put them in the refrigerator so they don't spoil. You go in there. Damage minus fragile bones, flavor and pepper. This might be not be a health food. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna put you over there because I don't need you right now. You, Mr. Veggie Stir Fry, and you, Mr. Pumpkin Porridge, you're out of here. Jam, oh jam. We're gonna put you over there too. Butter. Hey, Mr. Butters. So, Butter. How the butter doing? You come out of there. You come over here. Where you at? Keep them inventory. Butter can go in there. Hey, Mr. Butter. Hey. What are you? I do this all the time too with this deviant. I press spam the E button and that happens every time. What is one of my best items to make for me? I'm gonna leave that there because I don't see that as a decay. It doesn't decay when it's in there. So you're gonna stay there for now, buddy. What? Stuffed up. Hey, buddy, coming back? Alright, no, hold on. I gotta check my seeds. I gotta see if there's something like deviated seeds or if there's a chance that you get a deviation. Right? And I also gotta see what's best to cook. I don't see deviated seeds at all. Best thing for me to make for my character is he's need deviated pumpkins, deviated all these are deviated. Let's see. Potatoes, cheese in it. Oh, if I had these, I would do it. Orange pie, definitely. Fruit sanities or beets. Okay, so don't really need them though. I like this. Lettuce or cabbage and masala. I think I'll make some. Ice cubes are easy enough. Deviated pumpkin. What does this give me? Why would I want that? It's such a poor. See, that needs butter. I don't know how to do the butter yet. Mixed fried hot dog. This is for the. Nope. Creamy spaghetti. Nope. Not worried about it. Shrapnel. Nope. Clear-headed. Clear-headed dishes provide a sanity restoring buff. Roll speed increased by 25. Movement speed boosted by 20 seconds after rolling. Nah, don't need it. Shellfish meat. Nope. Although that. Hmm. Butter. How do you make butter? Goat milk. How do you get goat milk in auto? I still haven't figured that out, by the way. Caviar. Alright, so what would be the best thing for you to make then? This would be okay. But it requires butter. And I don't know how to get butter! You son of a bitch! So, I guess this would. So beets and mushrooms are what I'm gonna grow. Because this, I think this will benefit me more. And so I can get some other stuff. Yeah, beets and mushrooms? Okay. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. You better get this stuff in my inventory because I can guarantee you that it's going to require me to. It's just the way it is. What do we got? 12. So 6 and 6. Yep. Beat some mushrooms. We're gonna beat it. You gonna beat it? Beat it. Beets and mushrooms. Beets. Okay. Yeah. Water. Just beat it, beat it. Wish there was a way to do this all at one time. my mushrooms? Freaking mushrooms. What? How? This can't happen. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's go. No. Wait. No. Myers. This is where I gotta go. I gotta get on this. Alright, I'm gonna go there. Do all this stuff before I go out. Where are you? You're over here. That's where you are. Hello, I'm coming for you now. Thank you very much. Off to the races we go. Hey, people are getting smarter, you know. They're putting their water towers or their water catchers up front. There you go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. No, I don't want to do that. Game should be called When Idiots Build. No, stop doing that shit, you freak. What is this dude doing out here? Just randomly out here. What are you doing out here, you nerd? Get out here. I'm gonna go watch this. What the hell? How'd he get back here? We're gonna leave you. Wait, is he attached to me? That was funny. I enjoyed that. They did do away with a lot of the other they took a lot of loot out of the game, I should say. And part of that It's definitely the mushrooms too, because there used to be a lot more mushrooms around here than before. Alright, let's see if I got any. Wheat seeds, sage seeds, hawthorn seeds. Why am I not getting mushroom seeds? Is there a reason why I'm not getting mushroom seeds? I have to be missing something in this. I do. Eh. Yeah, I gotta be missing something. I'm not getting any seeds from any of this. Nobody wants to view your profile, buddy. Not me. At all. Usually when you're out picking up stuff, you get the seeds, so see like right there, I just got corn seeds, but why are we not getting mushroom seeds? Let me try something here. Where's the mushrooms? Right there. If I use one, I get minus 100 sanity. And I'm just gonna use one anyway, just to see. And I'll use the sanity gummy to get it back. Did I get any seeds from that? I ate that. Nope. So I see that you can get mushroom seeds, right? You can get them, but you can't get them. Oh, I hate that. You know what? I'm gonna chat retreat just because it's there. And that keeps coming out anyway. So I can't get mushroom seeds. Gather all these mushrooms. No one's killing you. Relax. Weird, man. You can't get the mushroom seeds. I can get seeds for everything else but mushrooms. Because that doesn't make any sense. Now look, there is mushroom seeds in the game. There has to be because right here it says mushroom seeds, but yet I'm not getting any mushrooms. So I'm just gonna put a bunch of beets in here and call it a day. So the bumblebee should take care of that now, I think. Let's put my mushrooms up in here. Why is this saying it requires power? I know I have power because those are attached. So that has to be attached. So these have to be attached. And it's saying requires. Let's see if I can make some ice. I have some in here. Yeah, I do. Go get the other ones. If I can make the ice, that means it's on. If it's not on, if it's not, I don't have power. I have power missing somewhere. I gotta figure it out. Where's that? You go back in there. What? That has to be on a foundation? Give me a break. That has to be on a Come on. Okay. Well, that didn't work out too well now, did it? What is that? So bad. Dude, give me that. be. No. No. You go in there. It really just says that? Okay. Yep, we got that. Now, explain to me how that makes any sense. Name cannot contain any spaces, right? Yet, what the fuck is this? Is there not a space in there? So the default can do that, but nothing else. Got it. Got it. Got it. Mm-hmm. Ah, come on, guys, man. Really? Can I do an underscore? Maybe? Wow. You can do. Okay. I'm not. Ah, you son of a. I had more than that deviant food wise, didn't I? I don't get what this sign, this symbol means. Well, what do you mean? There's space in the crate now. Um, maybe Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't the name have been too long? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The name had to be too long. It's just. What about a minus sign? Can I do that? Yes. That actually looks better than the other one. I can keep them here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Union. Of course. Just had to be something bound to me. My demons. Got so many of them. Actually need to put another. Said I couldn't though for some reason. I seen a guy with a shit ton of deviants and it tells me I couldn't do it. Let me try this again. Facilities. Where's it at? Functional. Damn sure let me this time, didn't it? Oh, maybe it won't. Oh, you can. I got it now. You can have more deviants, but you can only have 8 territorial deviants. So, what does this do? Care about that? What do you like? You like red light? You like electrical power? And what is this? Likes to be cold, so red light definitely. Easy. That's an easy fix. Red light, green light, stop. And then you like power. You know what? You're going over here, buddy. Yeah, it'll make the power a little bit easier for me. You, Mr. Lightman, you need to come over here. Get out of here. Okay, now you need power. I need power! definitely got to do something about that. You should be fine now. Let's see what you do. Damn, bro, you already at? What do you do? Upon command, it split into three and assault nearby him. Turns to another attacks from the skill. And yeah, you're going to my cradle. Okay. That's fine. I can put another deviant in there if I need to. Speaking of which, it's a gadget. Not worried about that. That's combat. That's a gadget. Territory gadget. Territory gadget. I don't care about that shit. I think I'll be done with this one. 'Cause I don't need that to go get me things. Need a bumblebee more right now. Music, crops. Okay, so there are crops. Nice. What about you? You got the crop buff? Yes. You got the crop buff? Yes. Okay. Get them all working in unison. We'll be okay. He doesn't give me enough stuff, and I mean, she doesn't give me enough stuff anyway for me to actually invest her into it. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. I thought I had that still hooked up, but yeah, it is. And it's still logging. So there's a glitch. Excuse me. You can invest points into these and then take the points back out of them. You lose 3 points, right, when you do that, but you don't ever lose these. These stay. And as long as you have them running, they stay running and collecting, which is pretty cool. So I could put a miner here and just have them mining the whole time. I don't really worry about that because I got those other guys mining, so it doesn't really matter. But I could do that. Somebody's talking about me. Ears ringing. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking about me. Goofy fuck. Get a life, you bit. No. What did I say I wanted to make? Yeah. What was it? Mushroom stew. Here we, yeah. Mushroom stew. Beat it, beat it, beat it. I don't know why you're saying I don't have any mushrooms. Oh shit, they take deviated mushrooms. Alright, never mind. Not cool. Oh, fuck me. What is this? Peppercorn? How do I? Wait a second. Peppercorn. Oh, it's deviated chops too. You gotta have deviated. I thought I gathered peppercorn, or is it just pepper that I gathered? Or am I not getting peppercorn at all? This game is starting to fucking confuse me a little bit with the shit it's doing. I know I picked up some pepper while I was out, right? The game does shit to you that you're like, what the hell? I know I picked some stuff up. Did I not get it? Like the mushrooms. I'm supposed to get seeds from that, yet I didn't get any seeds, right? No seeds. No seeds. I think they keep changing shit and fucking up other shit when they're doing it, so and they're not realizing it. Because mushroom seeds you should be getting, but you're not getting mushroom seeds. You're getting peppercorn when you pull pepper. Is that what they're saying? Or they're trying to say? Where was the oil at? You're gonna go over here. Put another 8 items in there if I need to. What is that? I gotta get up. What am I going here for? I'm not. I am going here. this is where I'm going, right? Yep. Nope. Where's it at? What is that? What is that for? Oh. That's where I want to go. Woohoo! What is that over there? Oh, it's that base. I know this base. I know this place. Looks like I'm going here first. Oh shit. Level 45s? What in the frickety frack? Oh shit, hello! Like you. That was a bad move on my part. No need to go over there right now because I'm not the level that I need to be in order to fight it. I've done this before. Whoa. Nice tungsten there, but I don't need it. Don't need it right now. Deviated. Come here, buddy. I need you. I see that, but dude. Like, if you need deviated for top level stuff, there has to be. I mean, there should be an area that has more deviations in it then at that point, right? Like, that would make more sense. Yeah, see, like there. See, that's a deviation right there that you can see. And I'm glad they did that because that's kind of pointless to just not be able to see it at a distance, right? But even still, that's not a lot. Like, if you had to live off of that, like, to get the things that you need, you'd have to spend so much time. Like, way more time than I would be willing to invest. I don't want to run around a map looking for deviated vegetables and stuff like that in order to craft something. And you only get a couple of them, so the crafting is kind of pointless because shit forever. You'd use it once and you'd be like, oh my god, can't get it again because can't grant it. I can't find the object. Nah, I'm good. I'm good with it. I argue. You dying? You good? I'm good. We're good. Yeah, I want to go loot that, but I'm just trying to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That looks like it might have some stuff down there. No, could be nice. Could be good. Fucking people are weird, bruh. Convoluted storyline. You simply are spending your time killing deviants that came into our world. What's convoluted about that? There's nothing convoluted about that at all. Ah, God, you killed me with that shit. Somebody just wanted to sound intelligent, so they wanted to use the word convoluted. Like, you know what? I'm gonna sound bigums. I'm gonna say convoluted. Okay. Yeah. been here. Okay. This is something new. Looks like it could be cool. You know, Fight Club going on, huh? I am pretty sure the person gets tired of living was you. 'Cause you are now dead. But hey, not bad. You almost got me. Not really, but sounds good. Oh my god. No. Son of a bitch. You almost killed me, you freakazoid. What the fuck is this place if there's nothing down here really? Just for show? Gotta be a quest that comes down here or something. I don't know.
Did you hear that?
in game, man, they get real friendly with each other. Like, overly friendly and shit. So, those traps actually do nothing but just sit there and look good. And they don't even look good. Got good design. That's a poor design choice right there. Like, it's elevated for some reason. I got some decent looking stuff in the game. Kind of reminds me of a not Assassin's Creed, the Fallout, New Hope or whatever it is. It's the one in between Fallout 5, not Fallout, Far Cry. Far Cry New Hope. Let's go. What'd you guys do? Gonna keep running in the defense? Because that's all you got. Still don't get this. What? You're talking to a chicken, dude. Stop firing. You're irritating the shit out of me. Over here trying to do stuff, and you're just making noise. They must be having their own type of fucking conversation, because I can't follow this fucking chat. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna do this right now. Social. I don't care to have friends. So, yes. I don't want people knowing I'm on, to be honest with you. have anybody bothering you and shit like that. That's the one thing in game that I can't stand. I don't want to get messages and stuff like that unless I actually know you. That's some randos, bro. Not big on randos who only talk every now and then don't talk anymore. You're not gonna say nothing. Like I don't even got no connection with you, so I'm just gonna go on about my business and do me then.
Did you hear that?
Play solo all the time anyway, so it doesn't make any sense. Just like playing my game, and I don't even the conversation, man. I just want to get out of it. I'm gonna shut that off so that I don't even see it, so that I can just play. Pay attention to it too much, and I don't get to enjoy my game. Chat settings. Listen to chat off. Chat mode. That's fine. Microphone voice chat. Real time voice chat. Messages. Now, I won't have that ugly ass chat popping up and bother me every time. I can actually concentrate on the game and not worry about nothing else. Now you can focus on the game. You don't have anybody screaming and hollering in your ear. And if you really want to game with somebody, man, you just get on Discord with them, and then you can just talk on Discord. You don't have to worry about it. Because the in-game chat really sucks ass anyway. I think they're using Discord anyway, but I die. I will be reborn. No, you won't. Not half dead. You're all the way dead. Can we just get that right in the game? Like when you're dead, you're not half dead. You're just dead. Like half dead don't make any sense. Because I killed you. So you would be all the way dead. I knew that was down, and I, yeah, that's what I get. You big dummy. Oh shit! Hold on. No, didn't work. There's somebody right there. Nobody there. Weird. Excuse me. I don't like doing this. pot of plant. Ah, that might work for the deviations. Maybe. I don't know, but we can sure as hell try. Let's see. Should I go down and around that way, then back up? I think so. That's what I should do. You're not gonna find me, so don't even think about it. It's not gonna happen. What should I do? What should I do? What should I? Nope. Don't get sidetracked, buddy. You like to loot, so loot. What? I think everybody heard that, lady. I mean, shit. If you didn't hear it, you're fucking deaf. Try an antibiotic in her. Come on, man. Nice. What? I could see that on the ground, but I couldn't see the other one on the ground. How the fuck does that work? I just guess it does. Oh shit, hold up. Oh shit. Nice move.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Good. Coffee good. Coffee good.
Die! I will be reborn!
Not doing shit. I mean, you are doing something, dying, but that's it, buddy. Alright, so this looks like a church, maybe? I don't know. Could be. Somebody trying to build a medieval damn castle up in this bitch? Okay, that's okay. So I was gonna come here anyway. Good. Uh-uh. Philly, we don't witness shit. We ain't seen a damn thing. I ain't seen nothing. This heavy duty shit. It's not my. It's not my bag, baby. But this is my bag, baby. Yeah, that's my bag right there. No one? It's like some next level shit right here. A lot of loot around here, and I'm loving it. What? Those guys bother me. I don't like those guys. I think its layout was a lot different. I think I remember this quest, but they definitely have improved this area a lot. There's a quest that goes with this, but having to kill somebody down in one of these pits, I think. This is a big area, though. It has a lot to it. I think I already went here. But we're gonna do it again, because I like it like that. Because I'm goofy like that. Nope, and neither did you, though. Yeah, I have done this area. Yeah, because then I went down there, so. What was it? I did that. I gotta go up and do that. Right? Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then come down and do those. Okay. Works for me, buddy. Let's go. Let's get her done. Oh man, not having that fucking chat spamming all the time is incredible. Excuse me. Oh, you stupid. And I saw it too. I saw it. I still ran into it. Yeah. You're a big dummy. Takes your weapon away from you too, so. Let me see if I won't step on another one, knowing it's right in front of me. Nah, I'm okay. Alright, so now, go over to this one. No, won't be doing that, buddy. I'll be killing you. I ain't witnessing shit. That was weird. So I removed all them friends from the friends list because they're not gaming with me anyway. So, like, having a friends list is so you can help each other. There's no. Technically, I'd probably only play with my nephew, Stony, a couple of the other GU guys if they were on. I wouldn't be playing with anybody else. I'm not big on meeting new people in games. I mean, before it was like that, but now it's not like that anymore. I've already done this. So did I do everything over here? Seems like I did. Really? Everything? You did everything? You sure you did everything? It appears that way. But I mean everything, right? Yeah, everything. All right. Yes, I did. Okay, so did I go here though? Yeah, I went there. I don't know if I went here though. Could be, maybe. I believe I went there. Okay, so I gotta go here. Alright, works for me, boss. Oh, I might not have enough room now. Yeah, you know what? Yep, I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'll shoot right to there too, and then go down and over. Gotta dump my items. Yeah. I gotta get some of the special plastic. I'm having such a hard time with that. So I can put up that other bench and then be done with that kind of shit, because that'll be done then. What did I get new here? And repair everything. Stupid. Repair. Can't repair. What? Okay. Alright. Well, what? Never mind. It's not even part of what I wanted anyway. It shouldn't even be there. Yeah. What are you talking about? I got items to merge. Yes, some bitch. Right here. Yeah, items to merge. What's your deal, bud? Trying to mess with me? I'm not having that. I'm not playing that game today. I want to do then? This probably, right? Because those are ingredients, so I'm just going to leave them where they need to be. Which one's like plants? That's for toys. That's heat. That's just music. These guys like flowers. So plants won't do anything for them. These one likes flowers too. So potted plants won't work for them. This guy's juiced up right now. Ten magnetics. What did I want to use this for? The tungstens? Nah, not working with that. The bench, already got that. Don't need that. Ammo. The tungsten ammo I could probably use. But I have to use this first. That uses stardust. This just uses gunpowder. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Let's see. It's cooking for. What the hell is morale? Double jump. Ooh. That is tempting, my friend. But why is it called a hive garage? I ain't got no fucking hive. And you have to drive everywhere with this too, and it's slow as fucking molasses running uphill. It does look cool, but what would I benefit more from? Dude, just cost. Look at how much that costs just to friggin' build these now. So the debate is between cooking, even though water pump, irrigation is fertilizers that will boost crop nutrition, increasing yield. Plants fully mature. And then there's the grow lights too. But I'm not setting up like that, so I don't need auto irrigation. I would like to have the water purifier, but I mean, I wish it would tell you the amount that you would get from this, because then it might be worth my investment, right? I think I'm just gonna go with this to get the new engine parts. Maybe not. Hold on. Premium fuel for biomass missile. Nah, go with that. But to get into here, you'd have to get. Let's just go with this for now. Yep. I think that'll benefit me more anyway. In the long run. I mean, long term. Excuse me. What are you doing? I changed the direction. Why is it not changing it? There it goes. Weirdo. I think that's big enough. I'm not sure. I might need more. I'll put it there just in case anyway. It's gonna go straight out anyway, so. Facility function. No, crafting. There it is. Medium garage for crafting, maintaining, modding, pickup. Alright, we'll leave that there for now though. Gotta get my level up. I gotta get those parts though, man, so I can do the tier 5. Yeah, tier 5 weapons. Yeah. It's gonna take time, but hopefully I can get it. And open the fucking car trunk up. It's just double tapping the F button all the time for